This is the mayor of MGTOWN. This is a perfect addition to my previous video regarding this movie, Suffragette. And this is an article by the Huffington Post, the most feminist place I could find one. And this is by a woman. This is by a black woman, Zeba Blay. This is called "Why This Suffragette Photo Shoot Needs to Be Called Out." I love it. Anyway, we'll get into it. So these privileged princesses, these millionaires that are starring in this movie, portraying something that they're not, when, you know, in actual fact they're just stuck-up actresses, decided that it would be a good idea to wear these shirts that say, "I'd rather be a rebel than a slave." What geniuses. Perfect timing to go along with this whole Confederate flag uproar as of late. Anyway, I'll get into this article. This movie should be boycotted on their stupidity alone. They're insensitive, and these privileged princesses, these millionaires, do not deserve your money, and the people who made this movie do not deserve their money. How dare they have put them out like it's a fashion photo shoot. They're wearing these shirts that say, "I'd rather be a rebel than a slave." What the fuck does Meryl Streep or any of these other people know about being a slave? Anyway, here's the article. It reads, "So this is how you do peak white feminism. A new photo shoot featuring the cast of the upcoming movie Suffragette has been getting a lot of attention online, and not the good kind. The shoot, in the October issue of Time Out London, shows Carey Mulligan, Meryl Streep, Romola Garai, and Anne-Marie Duff posing in shirts that read, 'I'd rather be a rebel than a slave.'" The quote comes from suffragette Emmeline Pankhurst, whose Streep plays in the film, who originally said it during an impassioned speech at a London rally in 1913. It was probably rousing and inspiring and totally okay within the context of the time. However, this is not the 20th century voting rights rally. It's a highly produced fashion shoot which features beautiful, famous white... I don't know about beautiful. But anyway, which features beautiful, famous white women promoting a film with a quote that references slavery. And as many Twitter users are pointing out online, perpetuating the idea that sexism and racism are somehow the same thing, especially when it comes to the history of slavery, is pretty damaging. Here are some people's responses on Twitter. It says, "Miss Brooks, the quote from Suffragette makes sense. They didn't care much for the voice of black women then either." Here's another gentleman. DeRay Mckesson, "Meryl Streep has to know better, and if not, her publicist should have. Isn't that the truth?"